Let's go. It's not number 8, though. I'm sure of that now. Final gamble. Now, there's just one thing to wonder about. Whether or not we target the remaining number 9 coffin.
What do you mean, Meow? There's clearly no other option, Meow. I mean, there's only 2 glowing coffins left, and one has a hint, Meow. If I'm in the blue number 6 coffin, you already have the answer, Meow. If we look at it plainly, Midori really must be in the number 8 coffin. But why is Midori so full of confidence? It's like he's not expecting to lose.
Don't you have to wonder why Midori chose Anzu's coffin? To not give us any more information. And because so he didn't want to hit himself, just in case. Is there some smart way of using our hint? Listen, we can't accept a loss. We've got the dummy's regrets on our backs.
Hey, shouldn't we be thinking about whose side Meister is on, Meow?
He's just on the side of the death game. He follows the rules.
By all means, we should have the answer. But something does seem strange. If Midori planned ahead to this extent, we stand no chance. Just how deeply did he consider? Kana, calm down. Has our opponent made any kind of mistake, like a careless statement, for instance? A careless statement.
The dummies were created to kill us, but that don't matter none. Kurumada, Hinako, Hayasaka, Anzu. They were all our allies in the end. We gotta show them the weight of that.
q-taro. From Midori's perspective, he could have picked whatever. But I wonder, was there a reason why he had to pick Anzu's coffin and not one of the others? Because he's in one of the others. He doesn't know which one he's in. Rekko, he just knows he's not in a painted one. Well, it's gotta be because Anzu's is the only one who we knew the contents of from the start. That's true. Only Anzu's was known. I don't think we should trust him, woof. He's just acting impartial, but really, he's on Seaweed's side, woof.
That's true. He did say earlier his cheating was Midori's cheating.
And Shorty, too. I don't want to suspect her, but maybe she was with the bad guys, Meow.
Gin.
I mean, it has to be, right? Shorty must have worked with Seaweed Head, or she couldn't have blended in as a fake, Meow.
He has a point. If both Meister and Hinako are on Midori's side, there may be traces of them preparing things for this banquet.
Midori was shaken when you brought up the consent form, right, Sada? And yet now, he's calm. That must be because he isn't going to die if we pick the number 8 coffin. He's lying about not fearing death. He just has a guarantee he won't lose.
A guarantee he won't lose.
I know it's a waste to use a precious hint, but something smells fishy. We gotta use the hint somewhere.
A careless statement. This is useless.
Did we ever... Did we ever say out loud that Anzu's was number 2?
No. She couldn't have blended in as a fake. I guarantee we won't lose. The contents. I'm going back to my original theory of 4, but... Or maybe he's not in the coffin to begin with, and he's cheating, and he's just not there. Yeah, I don't get it either. I was just throwing stuff around. Nope. No. Would the 4 pages work here? No. Shorty must have worked with Seaweed Head, or she couldn't have blended in as a fake. The transceiver? Who had the transceiver? No. I feel like I'm on the cusp, but I don't know how the pieces fit together. What that guarantee might be. Q-taro's is useless. Would these two fit together? I'm not sure how, but would they? No. Because the guarantee he won't lose and knew the contents from the start. This is the only thing that seems the only thing that seems contradictory here is him calling Hinako an ally and Gin not.
Muscle Gorilla, don't be fooled, meow.
What's that, Gin?
You say they were all allies, but Shorty might have been an enemy, meow.
Guess so, but even Hinako was killed.
I want to believe in her too, but will we find the answer that way, Woof? Can we really win, meow?
Ugh. Sorry, let me think this over. It seems q-taro reworked his statement. It's true, Hinako might have been an enemy. But what does that do for me exactly? But if that's the case, why'd Hinako get killed? I just ain't sure. What was Hinako trying to say in her last moments? Pathetic not being able to remember. Well, if he can't remember, then... Wrong lantern. Then let's look back over it again, huh? Gonna help me remember again, huh? Yes, look into this lantern. Huh? Oh, I'm starting to remember now. Alright, let's think about any statements that seem curious, just like before. Hinako went in surprise because she noticed something up with her coffin. Should I have added him to this statement? Nah. What's this shaking? Because in her pitch black coffin, she had to rely on info other than sight. You're kidding me, right? No way. Why me? This This can't be happening, is that what she was gonna say? Are we sure about that, q-taro? Wonder if we can find something by remembering what Hinako said. Let's look at it again. Useless. 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 Was she starting to say... Like, that's the only thing I can think of, because she didn't say anything. Was she starting to say something? This is a stretch, but is that... like the careless statement she was... Oops, the careless statement she's referring to, maybe?
What did you just say?
Explain it to me. What is the actual reason behind this? I said this...
This might sound strange, but... maybe Hinako didn't mean to say this can't be happening, but rather... this coffin?
That makes sense, I suppose. Coffin?
Yes, Hinako was working with Midori. Maybe her coffin wasn't planned to be selected?
But then, it was.
She was betrayed.
What does this mean?
The reason she thought she wouldn't be selected. Do you know it, Sarah?
Because... What was her coffin? Was it a non-glow? This is the only answer that makes sense. Because Midori wouldn't have known it was marked. The number wouldn't mean anything to her. So this is the only one that makes sense. Because it was a non-glowing coffin that would take her out of the selection from the start. But Hinako's coffin was I thought so! Huh? Then that idea is wrong. Is it wrong?
Big Sis Sarah.
Hinako had hot cocoa, right? Yeah, and she splashed it on my coffin. What if the reason Hinako had that hot cocoa was to pour it on her own coffin?
Yeah? Then she splashed mine as a distraction?
No wonder. I was thinking, how many cups of cocoa does she need?
Meow, that's shady. Well, you should have mentioned that earlier, meow.
My bad. Meister, tell me something. What is it? While this device was being set up, was it possible to trade coffins? Well now, I suppose you could. Say what? I locked them when starting, yes? Until then, everyone could do as they wished. Then maybe the incident happened just before the banquet began. While all the coffins were buried underground.
Huh?
So that explains the fourth non-covered coffin. So yeah, Midori's in a regular coffin then. At that time, Midori came out of his new coffin and called Hinako to trade coffins with her.
He what?
That's gotta be cheating!
But why did Hinako make the trade?
I'm sure she didn't necessarily know everything about how it worked, and she didn't even consider that she would actually be betrayed. Well, how about it, Midori? This trade thing wasn't in your plan, right? At first, you wanted to simply enjoy the game, but you started to fear you'd die, so you called Hinako and swapped with her. So what? You're acting all proud like you've won. But what does knowing that do for you? Huh? You swapped with Hinako, so you must be in a non-glowing coffin. There's 3 of those, right? Just take a look. You have to pick me among the 3 non-glowing coffins. And you have no more clues. That can't be! Oh yes, you could use your last hint. But whatever you pick, it'll just be red. What? Go ahead and discuss it all you like. That's exactly what I intend to do.
Guys, don't just be silent.
Well, from what we've worked out, Midori is in one of the 3 non-glowing coffins.
Midori's in the coffin that Hinako was originally in, right? Keiji's coffin is also one of the unglowing coffins, is that it? I think we have to use our hint, meow.
Keiji should be empty, should it not?
We can be sure of that, can't we? But to think we've come this far not knowing whether Keiji is in there.
We just gotta choose. 1 and 3. But how can we tell them apart anymore? Which one smells like hot cocoa? Let's go with that.
Ain't there something like it's a little cocoa colored? I've been observing them the whole time and no.
Gah! What should we do?
Seaweed Head's a liar, meow. It's not guaranteed it'll be red, meow.
That's true. There's Keiji's coffin.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it, but if Keiji is really in there after being executed, it'll show blue. But Midori isn't considering that at all. Why is that?
It's no use. I can't see any options other than using our hint. And if that's only going to come up red, like Midori says, it'll be 1 and 3. And since Gein's coffin is already known, if we miss, Gein's life really is forfeit this time. You just have to try, meow.
Gein.
I'm ready, Wolf. I'll be okay, whatever the result is. I want us to stand against this together, meow.
Gein. Alright, let's stand firm. Against Midori. I'm prepared too. I'll use the hint on a non-glowing coffin. Let's go with lucky number 7. This is the last hint. If we don't learn something, there's nothing more we can do. Still, I summoned my resolve and pressed the lamp. It lit up blue?
It really came up blue, meow?
Blue means human, which means it ain't Midori, right?
It's Mr. Policeman's coffin.
Is it?
No way, meow. So Mr. Policeman really was executed then, woof?
No, he wasn't. Is Midori No, Midori can't be considered human. He was considered doll. We know that as fact because Hinako was considered human, and there was only one. Unless the doll Midori is something, but we know, Sarah doesn't know, but we know that Keiji isn't in there. Keiji. That's wrong. Keiji escaped. If he escaped, what does this blue mean? What is inside? I don't know. I don't know, but Keiji has done something for us. 2 coffins left, Midori. Sarah. Now it's 1 and 2. I don't think there's any more we can figure out from discussion. We just have to choose one. I believe we'll win. This time, I will defeat you, Midori. I've decided. The person inside here is either Midori or Ranmaru. If I miss, Gin and Ranmaru will both die. My hands tremble, even knowing I have no choice but to press it. Please, give me courage.
Good luck, big sis Sarah.
Do it, Sarah. I'm sure you can win. I selected the coffin. Oh, well, is it the right one? Seriously? Please, somebody! Save Gin and Sarah! No, it can't be. This... Too bad. You hit Ranmaru. It's all over. I couldn't protect Ranmaru. Or Gin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't save anyone. You can't give up, Sarah. What's up? A voice. No, it's just an illusion. Besides, even if you tell me not to give up, it's clear which coffin Gin is in. It ain't like you think, Sarah. Ugh. Have to pick. Midori? Damn it! What's going on? The 7 coffin should show red, right? Didn't Keiji escape? He must have put that in there instead. Seems it was effective. Our final trick. Trick? Q-taro, what did you do? When'd you decide that was Keiji's coffin? Then, are you saying it's Gin's coffin?
No way. During the final coffin check. Did you do something with Gin's coffin?
That's inconceivable! Then go ahead and pick the one you believe in. Ugh! What's going on? There's so much I don't understand. This has to do with what Tia told us, but the game didn't show us. But what is that? What did they do? Keiji, my mans! Even still, Midori is backed into a corner. I'll give you the explanation later. This is the final trap me, Mai, and Keiji put together. If you let him think calmly, Midori might notice what's up too. You gotta thoroughly corner him. Refute his ideas, and break his brain. I have to pick the statements of Midori's that seem most refutable. I'll make him unable to think this over properly. And why is that? Why are you able to say that? We saw the cremation system being activated. Shouldn't it be most natural for you to think that Keiji is inside? Ugh! Foolish. It must have been a deception! Keiji escaped from the coffin. The control system worked and opened up the coffins. Fair. And the victim videos playing was proof of that, yeah? Why? And those dying moments of the 6 dummies. The dying moments of the 6... That's wrong, Midori. Hinako's video showed the death of the real Hinako, someone separate from the dummies Hinako. Be quiet! What do those details matter now? What's important is the coffin control system functioned properly. Because the victim videos were set to play as a reward for activating it. What about that as a reward? At any rate, the real question is Keiji's actions afterward. Keiji must have learned how the banquet works somehow. I bet he heard it from Maple. Or maybe Sheen? That traitor? How would he have heard it from Sheen? Sheen died before the elevators were activated, did he not? The Sheen AI was only in the control room on floor 5. There's no way Keiji could have talked to him while he was stuck on the floor on floor 4. Then he heard it from Maple. That settles it. Having learned about the banquet, Keiji began his scheme to ensnare me. Sure, he put something else inside the coffin. He could just use my doll in place of a corpse. The coffin identifies contents by the type of collar, all told. I really like this art of Midori, by the way. Very cool. Him freaking out is quite a sight to behold. Something else. What about the type of collar plush? The contents are identified by the type of collar? That's the first I'm hearing this. Right, because it's the first I'm telling you. After all, both humans and dolls would be reduced to cinders by the cremation system, right? So only things that can withstand the heat would remain in the coffin. Namely, the collar. What? And Keiji must have thought like so. Your collar was not in the control room, though, I don't think. He used your collar, Midori? That's impossible. Your collar would show the same thing as the dummies, red. But what actually came up was blue. How do you intend to explain that contradiction? Why, you're being so annoying right now. I don't know, so I'm thinking about it. And you're getting in the way. Midori. There's only one answer that makes sense. What? It's simple. Your reasoning has been way off the mark. Get fucked. I did it. I refuted them all. From the beginning, Midori has been thinking that coffin didn't contain Keiji, but rather his collar from the control room. So he was convinced it would be red. You're saying it's all wrong. Then who's in there? Is it Keiji? It definitely can't be Gin. Gin, that above all would be impossible. Yes, I'm certain. You have no allies to support you when you're faced with a dilemma. Because you killed them all yourself, Midori. Now choose. Decide your fate, Midori. Oh. Alright, I'll choose. Meister, the coffin I'm picking is... Why? Gin does have to be in the painted one. That is a fact. Alright, fool. I see. This one. Did Keiji jump in there and sacrifice himself? Is that what happened? Now, will it be the right one?
Big Sis Sarah? I'm scared. What's so funny, meow? I hate you. Woof. Gin.
Oh, Gin!
Phew. Gin. Thank goodness. Gin. What about Mr. Policeman, meow?
Huh?
The blue coffin, that isn't mine. That's Mr. Policeman's coffin, right? Was he inside, meow? Keiji's in there? He can't be because he was knocked out by Ranmaru, right? But what did they do? I see. If he didn't use Midori's collar, I can only imagine he's inside. But didn't he escape? Don't tell me. After he escaped, he went back in while I was passed out? Silent the whole time, so as to deceive Midori?
You did good, Sarah.
Keiji?
Long time no see, everybody.
Keiji! Hold on, why are you just here? You survived?
Sorry about that. Took some time getting here.
Are you the real deal?
Might be a ghost. Wanna check?
Keiji.
Yep, I'm real. It's a long story, but basically, Ranmaru locked me in the charging room.
Why, Wolf? You should have told us sooner, meow.
Sorry. I worried you, huh? You did good too, Gin.
Yeah. Sheesh. You should have come sooner.
I've been listening to things unfold over the transceiver. But me being here wouldn't have helped anything. Now, we can talk later. Do what you need to do, Sarah. Defeat Midori. A rule violation. I finally realized just now, you used it. Mishima's collar. Mishima's head, which Miley failed to collect. His collar was still on his severed head. We still haven't found that collar. So you're the one who had it, Keiji. And you put it in that coffin. And? That's foul play. Using a missing collar from another floor isn't a valid part of the game. It's against the rules. Mishima's collar is a rule violation. Clear foul play.
You damn... It's time to give up.
No, Midori's right.
Meow?
Mishima's collar is an illegal item that was never meant to be used. To dodge execution with it. Now that's unfair. Rule breakers will be executed.
Then... The rule breaker who put the collar in the coffin.
That'd be Keiji.
What nonsense is that? This can't be, surely. Even after he survived, and we reunited. He'll be executed for breaking the rules?
We remain undaunted. So you were prepared for this. How disappointing. Even though there's a way you could be saved. I'm not interested in a finished game, you see. Once I win, I cease to care about who played dirty. Don't listen to him, Sarah. I promise you, if I win, I won't expose your transgression and won't punish you. Choose Gin, Sarah. Don't listen to a word he says. I'm saying that if you pick Gin, I'll let Keiji go, Sarah!
This is the last choice. Really, truly the last. What kind of a person do you think I am? Midori is in 5, Gin is in 6.
Should I choose 7? Yeah, choose the complete I wonder if it lets you do that. But yeah, what kind of person do you think I am? Keiji worked so hard for this. And this is what we worked hard for as well. I'm going to respect that. And also, Gin is a child. I have to protect him as well. Furthermore, I don't trust Midori at his word. If you've watched me play up till now, you know I chose Kana over So. You know I'll choose Gin over Keiji. As much as I like Keiji and want him to survive, this is the only answer for me. Get fucked, Midori. Once I push it, it'll all end. I'll save Gin, defeat Midori, and Keiji will... It's alright, Sarah. Keiji. My hands tremble, but with the last of my strength, I selected the coffin. Oh my! Will it be the right one? Ugh. Don't screw with me, Sarah! I gave you a compromise, and yet you should have given this up! To think death would be so terrifying! It's over.
We won?
Well done! You hit Midori. With this, the challenging team wins. However, it seems you'll need to pay the price.
No!
Protect Keiji!
We won't let you do that!
Rule violations will be punished. If he resists, we'll take you all out. Got it? I still won't move aside. I won't let you kill any more of my allies. Oh. Ain't no need, Sarah. What are you talking about? I'll tell you everything. Was Mai the one who did? That's actually not surprising, considering what we learned about him from his flashback. Did he put the collar in? Did Mai put the collar in? What's going on? Huh? Sorry for fooling you this whole time. This is what I really am. What do you mean? I don't get what's going on at all. I ain't the real q-taro. I'm a doll Sopholine prepared. A doll? Keiji, you look bewildered yourself. Honestly, yeah. Because I just did what he'd expected I'd do. I put Midori's collar in the coffin. Right. After we put the collar in, we split up to act separately. Keiji went to floor 5, and we went to the cemetery. Why did you go back there? The truth is, I was at my limit. My stab wound was even deeper than I thought.
You can't, q-taro! Get up! We're going to meet Sarah and the others, right? If you stay here, won't you get burnt to death?
I'm sorry. Seems it's too late for me.
Is that what Sopholine told you? I don't want this! It's because of me!
Don't cry. There's no time. What you need to do is...
I can't do it alone! Without you, q-taro!
You won't be alone. So q-taro was in there, huh? I got a doll. Softly'll help you. If you can just get the ID card, use the AI Siever with my doll. So that's what she was doing.
But then, what about you? Are you planning to die here without anyone even knowing?
It'll be the ultimate camouflage.
That's ridiculous. Please.
Now get going. My!
It can't be. Then inside coffin number 7 was the real q-taro?
Yeah.
No. q-taro,
Gin. My. You got out?
Muscle Gorilla, so he already...
I'm sorry. I'm guessing he was burned in the coffin then.
Ah! Ah!
This hurts, yo.
Why? We were gonna get home together.
Don't cry now. Yin, you're a big boy, right? Sarah, Kana, Rekko. You gotta protect them, alright? Stick with your allies.
But Muscle Gorilla, he was all alone. We couldn't even talk. I couldn't tell him anything.
No, he knew. I may just be a copy, but even now, I feel like I'd be willing to die for you.
What are you saying? You can't.
My good fortune was my heart being weak. To tell the truth, I wavered lots of times. I even thought about abandoning everybody. Even so, I couldn't. It wasn't kindness or anything. It just yielded. That part of me that wanted to survive, even if it meant killing someone else. So, I'm happy that I could come to your aid.
Muscle Gorilla? What's wrong? Muscle Gorilla? q-taro?
Thanks, Gin. His eyes are darkening. He's run out of battery, huh?
Mr. q-taro! Mr. q-taro!
And it's over. All the dolls have run out of battery. Next will be your final game. The winner will be decided.
No, it won't.
Hmm?
We'll escape. We won't do as you expect us to do.
Well now, I look forward to that. Gini Bushi.
What, meow?
Keiji Shinogi. Kana Kizuchi.
Yes?
Rekko Yabusame.
Yeah?
And Sarah Chidoin. The 5 of you will have a final match. Until then, give it some careful thought. The ways in which you might outwit each other.
How awful. It's just me left of all people. I still want to live. I owe this life to q-taro, and all of you. We'll surely bring you back. Thank you, Sarah. Just wait for us. Final chapter, part 1, end. To be continued in the final chapter, part 2. This is as far as the story currently goes. Save your progress. But of course, thank you for playing this far.
Man, everything hurts. Just 5 left, huh?
I'm currently no thoughts, head empty. So usually I like to, at this point, at the end of like chapters and stuff, I like to outline all my thoughts and everything, but I need to actually sit down and think about them soon, still. So, for now, either I will tack my thoughts onto this after in editing, or I will put them with the bonus video of this chapter. But either way,
Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm distraught. Have a fantastic day.